Hey YouTube, Dan here coming at you with a new video. I know it has been a while since I've recorded or uploaded pretty much anything, but I decided that today was the day. Got my Guardians of the Galaxy 2 Gear Shift t-shirt on. Pretty excited about that. I actually did go see Infinity War on opening night. I'm going to go see it one more time, and then I'm going to do a video for you guys with my thoughts on that. I just want to see it one more time before I put my thoughts out into the world. I also do just want to start this video off by saying that right now I am recording on what is possibly one of the jankest setups I have ever used. I'm using my iPad to record this right now. Phone battery's a little low, and I'm going to be editing on the iPad anyway, so I figured might as well just record right where I'm going to edit. As you saw from the video description down below, I have a relatively large, actually, graphic novel haul video for you guys today. I went to Books A Million a couple days ago because my local Books A Million over in Mays Landing just recently put back in the bargain graphic novel section. So I saw this and I was like, I have to go pick up a few things. So the first day I went, and I actually did not too bad. I really, I didn't do bad. Just picked up a few things, didn't spend a whole lot. Picked up Deadpool by Daniel Way, the complete collection, volume 2. I'm actually trying to go for a full set of these in physical, because Deadpool is a character that I've really started to enjoy ever since I saw the film with Ryan Reynolds not too far back, as well as reading the comic book series that Brian Posehn and I believe Jerry Duggan, I want to say, worked on. I really enjoyed that. So I started picking up Deadpool stuff, and yes, I will admit that I am a horrible comic book collector, because I don't collect for the value, I don't collect for the, being able to say I have trades of every hero from 1964 up through today. I collect for the stories. I collect to read the stories. I do that as cheaply as I can. That's my thing. So, yes, if I can get these volumes for $10 a piece, I'm going to do that. But if I need to mix my collection, I will. I'll buy, a couple of volumes of something on a discount in the bargain section and then go on a Comixology sale and pick up the remaining 2 or 3 volumes. I mean, there was a Marvel sale about a year ago. I probably spent $120 on the sale. It was like 90% off of the digital Marvel stuff. And I was just filling in holes in my collection digitally left and right, because I don't necessarily care about having the whole series physical. I just want it digital. So I am putting that out there. Next up, very cheap one. This was only $3. Color Your Own Deadpool. Pick this one up. Again, Deadpool fan, really enjoying him. Deadpool is very irreverent. Deadpool is very funny. Deadpool's just a very enjoyable character overall. Very excited for the next movie that's coming out. So, of course, I'm going to buy some Deadpool stuff when I see it. I also picked up a few of the Marvel Cinematic Preludes. Now, I know a lot of these aren't necessarily the best, but I'm somebody who, as a film fan, I do like to see the source material and get ideas where things came from. So, in some ways, some of these are still good to me, and I see value to them. But I got them dirt cheap anyway. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Prelude, which includes Giant Size Avengers 4, Guardians of the Galaxy 1990 number 1, Guardians of the Galaxy Team Up 1 and 2, as well as the Guardians of the Galaxy Prelude 1 and 2, which I believe that's just an adaptation of the film, but still, very cool. I see value in this, even if others don't. Also, I did forget to mention it, but Deadpool by Daniel Way Volume 2 contains issues 13 to 31. So I'm halfway there on having the full set of those. Then I picked up the Thor Ragnarok Prelude, which is Thor Ragnarok Preludes 1 to 4, Thor 361, and Incredible Hulk 95. Hulk 361, no, Thor 361, if I'm not mistaken, is from the Walt Simonson run. I want to see if I'm right on that one, on that guess. Yeah, that's from the Walt Simonson one, so I'm actually really excited to read that because there is a Thor sale going on right now, and some of the Walt Simonson stuff is marked down, so I may pick that up on Comixology. Also, the Thor Ragnarok Prelude itself is actually Thor the Dark World and the Incredible Hulk, both adapted into comics. But again, this has the Thor 361, which is, I believe, a Ragnarok story even, because Walt Simonson is the one who did that, as well as one of the Planet Hulk stories, because both of those heavily influenced Thor Ragnarok, and I very much enjoyed Thor Ragnarok. And then the last thing I picked up was Captain America the Winter Soldier Prelude, which has Captain America's First Avenger Adaptation 1 and 2, Captain America the Winter Soldier Infinite Comic number 1, Captain America 117, Captain America number 6 from the 2005 series, Ultimates number 2, and material from Tales of Suspense 57. So again, this is just some really cool stuff relating to the character and the influences of the films. There's a lot of people who are upset that these preludes aren't necessarily as beneficial to people as something like Marvel's The Avengers, Prelude, Nick Fury's Big Week. Anyway, picked all these up. Didn't spend a whole lot. Less than $30. While I was there, they convinced me to join the Millionaires Club, which I haven't been part of in a while. But I stopped shopping at BAM as much because I didn't have that membership. So I got the membership. Part of the membership is you get 10% off all your purchases, and then they send you coupons. They send you a welcome email, and the welcome email has 6 coupons, 2 of each, 5 off of 25, 10 off of 50, 25 off of 100. So I went and spent another 50 the next day. So let's just jump right into this. The first 3 things, actually, that I picked up. I haven't had a chance to read this series yet at all. But it's 2 characters that I really enjoy. So I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. Deadpool, Spider-Man. I lied. Spider-Man, Deadpool, Volumes 1, 2, and 3. Got these for less than $6 each before my discount. And I forgot to mention, in addition to the coupons, I also got a $10 rewards card. So this next whole batch I'm about to show you was only $32 out of pocket for over $50 worth of stuff. Spider-Man, Deadpool, 1, 2, and 3. Next thing I picked up, which I actually had a chance to read through last night, and I loved it. Loved it. Deadpool Back in Black. This is an imaginary story. They even acknowledge it.
Right at the beginning of the first issue? No. There's a point here, it's like the first issue or the second issue, where they actually acknowledge that this more or less is an imaginary story.
Yes, in the second issue, it looks like. It says, Deadpool, the merc with the mouth, has ventured through the fires of transformation and risen anew to cast his steely gaze over the restless metropolis. Face front, true believers, as we present a brand new champion of justice in the mighty Marvel tradition. Not an imaginary story. That's the humor of Deadpool, and I love this. This is an alternate take on how Spider-Man, how the symbiote that attached to Spider-Man during Secret Wars back in the 80s, after he got rid of it, before it went to Eddie Brock, it paired up with Deadpool. And it gave him Spider-Man's powers, and it's a fun little story. And there's even a part that influences Kraven the Hunter for Kraven's Last Hunt. I devoured this, and I loved it. It was so good. So good. Next thing I picked up that looked interesting was Guardians of the Galaxy, Mother Entropy, and it's written by Starlin, Jim Starlin, who is a pretty iconic name in comics. This looks like it is one of the newer stories, but I've been enjoying Guardians of the Galaxy from the films enough that I'm excited to read this. I mean, it's Star-Lord and Rocket and Drax and Groot and Gamora, so I can't go wrong with that. Picked up another coloring book, Color Your Own Spider-Man. This has a variety of art from all different artists. Last three things I picked up: Doctor Strange, Punisher, Magic Bullets. Been reading a lot of Doctor Strange, just recently read The Oath, again, devoured it in one sitting. And I've always been a fan of the Punisher. This looks interesting, 4-issue miniseries where Frank Castle teams up with Stephen Strange. I feel like this is going to be a lot of fun. Ever since I saw Black Panther, I've been wanting to read more Black Panther, so I picked up Black Panther Doom War, got this for $10, and it looks like this one actually technically has two Black Panthers in it, because it looks like his sister is a Black Panther, and then T'Challa is also in it, and of course, King T'Challa is the Black Panther. Plus, just flipping through it, I saw all kinds of iconic Marvel characters in there, the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Doctor Doom, iconic villain. Like, seriously, this is going to be a lot of fun to dive into. And then this last one I was unsure about, and then I decided to get it because I couldn't beat the price. It was $10 before any of my discounts. And it's a complete run here. It is 15 issues of the main series, an annual, a 0 issue, and 2 free comic book days. And that is all new, all different Avengers. And I got really excited when I saw this because it's such an interesting lineup. It's got Iron Man, Tony Stark, Sam Wilson, former Falcon, now Captain America at the point in time that the story takes place in, Jane Foster as Thor, Vision, Ms. Marvel, Nova, and Miles Morales Spider-Man. Never read this series. This is going to be a lot of fun. If you guys want to keep up with what I'm doing in terms of gaming and reading and all that fun stuff, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/JanStransky. You can also find me on Instagram, HollywoodLights1992. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe, give it a thumbs up, hit the bell icon, wherever it is, to be notified of new videos that are coming up, and I'll be back hopefully very soon to talk about my thoughts on Avengers Infinity War. Spoiler alert, I loved it. Until next time, this is Dan, signing off. And we'll see how that goes. My God, that's that light did not do me any favors just now.